Oh. You all followed. We all followed. How does everybody feel? I don't feel anything, but... I mean, it's a little uncomfortable being here, but, not physically, it's just weird. I agree with that. I suppose I'm taking the lead then now, aren't I? Well, now that we're all here. Alright. Supposedly Alduin is around here somewhere. Oh, wonderful. Alright. We're right behind you, Sierra. I know you are. Alright. Any advice about where we're going? Well, we're surrounded by strange statues, but it looks like the path just goes down here. Alright. It's thundering. There's Alduin. Oh boy, alright. Oh, great. Fog. Oh, I should probably clear that so that you all can find me, huh? Actually... No. No? What do you mean? Well, you're blind. You know how to navigate in this. You don't have to see. We'll all follow you. Oh, she's actually... She's got a point. How are you going to follow me if you can't see me? We can hear you. I can hear you anyway. And if we don't clear the fog, Alduin doesn't know where we are. Right. Everyone keep up. Oh, don't worry. We'll do our best. Okay. Luckily, there's a path here.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way.
Hello? Who are you?
Near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn, we marched unsuspecting into the Imperial's trap. Then we stood and fought, our shield wall defending, until by dawn's light the Legion's ranks wavered. But I never knew if night's end brought victory. A swift flying arrow to Sovngarde carried me.
You're a Stormcloak soldier. Hey, can I ask what in the world this mist is?
I do not know, but none have passed through.
Alduin, his hunger insatiable, hunts the lost souls snared within this shadowed valley. Can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall waits, beckoning us on to welcome long sought?
Shore's Hall? What?
Don't you know? What drew you here? Surely your dreams showed you the way. The Hall of Valor, where heroes wait to follow Shore to the final battle. I saw it fair when first I trod this long-sought path. The pain and fear vanished, dreamlike, and a vision beckoned. Shore's Hall, shimmering across the clouded veil, but quenched was hope by the shrouding mist. My mind is darkened. I've lost the way, and wander blindly. Hurry, before Alduin your life devours. Bring word to Shore's Hall of our hard fate.
Follow us. You're not the only one wandering blindly, but luckily for you, I have experience in the matter. I can lead you there. Probably.
I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Quickly, before this encompassing fog once more snares me in the World Eater's net.
Oh, God. Considering how close Alduin sounded just now, you might want to get a hustle on. Agreed. We'll try to keep track of this one.
There is no escape. Courage is useless.
Courage is never useless, my friend. This way. Trying to follow where the stones are. Oh, I hear him. Everyone alright? Nope. Myth? I'm here. Cactus? Oh, that was a little close for comfort, to be honest. Come on. Everyone stay close. To your left, I think. Oh my god. What? It's Ulfric. Ulfric?
Skyrim was betrayed. The blood of her sons spilled in doomed struggle against fate. And so in death too late, I learned the truth. Fed by war, so waxed the power of Alduin World Eater. Wisdom now useless, by God's jest, in this grim mist, together snared. Stormcloak and Imperial, we wander hopeless, waiting for succor. There is no escape. Courage is useless.
Okay, go up to your right. Oh, God, that's, too little too late, eh? You didn't know. That makes me feel somewhat better. Somewhat. Don't worry. He's staying over there for now. For now, I can hear him. And we see Shore's Hall. I think we've taken a wrong turn somewhere. Go back the way you came. Oh, gods, this is... something. Right, okay. Follow me. Don't worry, we can hear your armor, even in the mist. Right, I took a... Here's where the path splits. You go this way instead. There's another soldier.
Beware. The World Eater waits within the mist.
Huh? Oh, we're aware. Everyone, stay close. It was a soldier. Come on. Well, it's a little harrowing having that flying overhead. And, not seeing as many soldiers around here as I, expected. Indeed. An Imperial Nord. Anna? I'm here. Go across the stream. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'd lost the path. Oh, by all the gods. Huh? I heard Alduin. Is that what you're remarking about? No. It's the giant whalebone bridge. Huh. Okay. Alright.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? To wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead.
I pursue Alduin, the World Eater.
A fateful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep-counseled your doom he foresaw.
My doom or his doom by my hand? Who are you?
I am soon, shield thing to Shore. The whalebone bridge he bade me guard, and winnow all those souls whose heroic end sent them here to Shore's lofty hall. Where welcome well earned awaits those I judge fit to join that fellowship of honor.
Well, I don't seek to join that fellowship of honor. I don't think I can, given... Well, I mean, look at me. But I do seek 3 heroes. And for that, I need entrance to the Hall of Valor, I think.
No shade are you, as usually here passes. But living, you dare the land of the dead.
I do.
By what right do you request entry?
By right of birth. I am Dragonborn.
Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonblood.
May I enter the Hall of Valor?
Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
And what does... Oh! Hello! Ouch. Ouch!
You fought well. I find you worthy.
Well, I had help.
It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you and your errand.
Zira? What? I think you're probably the only one who can go this way. Oh, wonderful. Myth? I know. I won't be there with you, but... if you're in trouble, I'll know. And I'll get Cactus to pull you back, alright? If he can. Thank you. Wait here. I'll be back. Don't worry. At least I think I will. Watch your step over there. Indeed. It is literally a whalebone bridge, so, tread lightly, tread carefully. Mind your stick. You You can feel whatever's back there, can't you? That, and I just really don't want to get on Soon's bad side. We'll keep watching for Alduin. Don't take too long, please. Of course. You're right there, Sira. I'm terrified, frankly. Okay. Just through here. Oh, okay. All right. Carefully. Carefully. Oh gods. Oh gods. Don't slip. Don't slip. I can't even tell how far up I am, and given where we are, solid ground. Okay. Breathe, Sira, breathe. Alright. There's a handle. It's so quiet in here.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shor's command we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
The song of battle.
Thank you, sir. Whoever you are. I feel a bit out of place here. Where are they?
The three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe.
Right. Let's just follow
The three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe.
I hope that's not them, whatever I just heard. Hello?
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
Well, that was easy. Let's be off then. I know your voices. Oh god, so now it's back across that damned bridge. I can hear them though. And I'm going to need everyone else with me. Okay. Careful now. Those are vertebrae, I think. Oh god, it's thinner on this side.
The eyes of Shor are upon you this day. Defeat Alduin and destroy his soul snare.
Well, you brought reinforcements. I did. I'm okay. Very brave, Sira. Uh-huh. And now we all have to be brave because we're all going to be fighting the World Eater. Well, you picked a good lot for that then, I hope so. You with us, Anna? Why, I'm here, aren't I? Get your stick ready. Good call. Alright, everyone.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Ears. What do you mean? It's going to be a bit loud, I'm afraid.
Clear this confounding mist.
Look! Look!
My ears.
Again!
We can shatter his power if we shout together.
Alright.
Look!
Holy crap.
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Never.
Stand fast! His strength is failing! Once more and his might will be broken!
One more time, and the World Eater must face us.
Well, one can hope. Alright.
Look!
Get your healing spells ready, Sira.
Weight gives way to battle. Alduin's doom. His
Right,
death
that
or
too.
ours. No escape this time, foul worm.
Okay. Well, here he is. Where is he? Save your stamina, Sira. I will do my best. I hear him, though. Get back. Right. Where is he?
Down with you, damned worm!
Oh, hello. Oh, careful, Sira.
Skyrim! For sure! For seven gods' freedom!
Alright. Thanks. Here he comes. Where is he? It's much easier when you talk, World Eater.
Down with you, damned worm!
You missed. Okay. Alright. Just keep moving. We've got him.
Use Dragon Red, brothers! Bring him to Sword Reach!
I would. If I knew where he was. Oh. There he is. God's... What? I can't see him. I can barely hear him over all this. Got it.
With you, damned worm!
Here he comes, Syrah.
For Skyrim! For shore! For Southern God's freedom! Down with you, damned worm! Use Dragonbrand, brothers, to bring him to Sorcery!
Heal yourself, Syrah. Wrong spell.
For Skyrim! For shore! For Southern God's freedom! Down with you, damned worm!
Come on.
For Skyrim! For Southern God's freedom!
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail her with great praise!
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing. We did it. We did it. I can't believe we've done it. Are you alright? I'm alright, Syrah. Oh, God. The sun is out? Well, something's happened for sure. Adlag? Over here. Gold dome. Well, that was, catching our breath is gonna be fun. Very. We lived. I feel like I'm going to collapse. Maybe wait until we get back to Skyrim. Somewhere. Indeed. All right.
When you're ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back.
I think we're all ready to go back.
Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from Shor, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
No! Bruce!
Well.
Surot fur Kanaran.
That is a lot of dragons. How many, approximately? All of them.
Mulos Vomir.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been.
I have no regrets. Alduin had to be destroyed.
Of course. Alduin Wachlan Dani. I would not have helped you if I thought otherwise. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his Pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Ach Ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same.
One could argue I was just fulfilling my destiny.
Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch Funta Korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, Solos Midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kongrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of the Dovahkiin are now scattered across Kizal. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vasen, brightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Holy shit. Pardon my dragon tongue. Can you do something about the weather? In fact I can. Right next to my ear. Thanks, Sira. Oh! Hello.
I wish the Old One luck in his quest.
Hey, Odie.
But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Parthenex's way of the voice. As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Thank you? Yeah, he's a bit of a close talker, that one. Well. What a welcome. I wasn't expecting all of that. I don't think any of us were, honestly. No. Gods. So, you know the big raggedy looking one? Oh, you mean Parthenax? He's not too raggedy, I wouldn't think. Hey, Myth. What's going on there, mate? Something's off. The time wound is still open. It is. I can feel it. I would have thought it would close after we killed Alduin. Want me to poke at it? I could absolutely not, Cactus. Idros, what are you doing? I can almost feel through it. Almost. The potential is tangible. It's like there's a piece missing. A part of a tree that needs to be pruned but hasn't. Myth? Myth, stop. We just survived Alduin. I'm not losing you to your own damnable curiosity. I wouldn't be able to fix it anyway. Not yet. Sorry, I sounded a bit like my mother just then. Maybe a smidge more sane. Maybe. Right, no poking whatever that cursed thing is. Let's get down the mountain before Solvander can't. It's not... Nah, you have a point. Give me a bit, and I'll pull us all down to Windhelm. That good with all of you? You're gonna sleep like a rook after all this. Here's hoping we all do. Very. See you in a blink. To the esteemed master Azeron Andrethi of the Great House Telvanni. It's been several months since I last wrote to you, and for that I apologize. My life has taken a turn for the busy, and the better. A while ago, I met a former Rittering guard, now legate, while doing a favor for Neloth. And it's all kind of spiraled from there. His name is Solvander Ferrain. I think you would have liked him in spite of his house. And you already know his brother besides. That's perhaps the biggest news. I found Myth Idros, the Shadow Mage from Blacklight. He and I have been collaborating, continuing your research as best we can. One of our experiments in the frontier of shadow magic involved setting up a 6-way Umbra link for the purposes of teleporting people all at once without them having to know mark and recall. We used a Heartstone as a conduit, and it worked. I knew there was something useful there, and Neloth didn't believe me. God's grief, don't sneak up on me. Apologies, I can't really help it. I'll put the kettle on. Aren't you supposed to be asleep? Aren't you? I can't ever sleep after a battle, unless I know someone else is on watch. Besides, I need a chance to settle. Think that image of Alduin being unmade is going to be stuck with me for a while. And certainly your hands have nothing to do with it. It was all the getting yanked around and being up on that mountain. That's all. I see. Or feel, rather. Hazards of being a shadow mage, I'm afraid. Damn. Indeed. I intend to speak with Cactus about that spell soon. Find a way to dissolve it so I'm not intruding. It is rather a lot for one man to carry, and I wasn't about to let him do the lifting. So you've been lying too. How so? Nobody asked if I can still feel things through the shadow bond. Only Cactus. Lying by omission, you fetcher. Same thing I've been doing. No, brother mine, you've in fact told us all outright that your hands are only that bad when you get teleported places. Rather a bold move for a member in good standing of House Reterin. You're lucky I've not said a word about your ribs. A sort of myth. Sorry. About mouthing off, lying, and however much of this you can actually feel. Enough. That's why I put the kettle on. Besides, I'm not as fire-resistant as you are. You aren't the only one hurting. Thanks. It really is this bad all the time. Mostly, I'm used to it by now. Mostly. I don't feel it at all when Cactus casts that spell. It's the contrast that floors me. Yet more reasons to break the bond. Earlier, up on the mountain. Does Mother really sound like that? I just forget about it. She's my mother too, Myth. And I don't remember her face or her voice, just that she had red hair, like you. It's grey now. But yes, she does. Sometimes. I've often wondered if I get my shadow magic from her. Perhaps it's something not quite dormant that's twisted her mind over time. Maybe it's just exposure to my father driving her mad. No, she was correct about the dragons. It's not your father. Dad and Uncle both talked about her being mad around the edges. Part of the reason I am the way I am. Didn't want to be like her. I've kept my mind sharp so I don't lose it. Have you ever come as close as I did when I reached into the time wound? Solvander? I saw my dad die when I was a boy. Decades before it happened. Uncle told me I was just... I joined the guard to protect him. I couldn't. And I never stopped trying to understand the world after that. Find ways to predict things without my mind running away from me. Haven't had anything like that happen since. That explains a great deal about you, actually. So you lied about that too. You do have some of Mother's gift. When did that ever come up? I don't remember precisely, but I'm almost certain it has. Myth, you've got to understand. You don't want to be a burden on people. You're not. And if you don't believe me, ask Atlug. Look, I want to protect people from having to deal with things I should be able to work out on my own. Isn't that what I just said? I wondered. Syrah, let me get a chair for you, love. I've got tea brewing if you'd like some too. I'd love some, Myth. Sorry to interrupt. You're right. Well, I was asleep. Did we wake you? No, I just couldn't stop thinking about the bridge. One of those dreams where you think you're falling and your body reacts accordingly. And then, of course, I realized you weren't there, so... Gods, I bloody hate those. Do you mind if I join you two? I'm a bit on alert after all that. And I seem to recall someone offering to sit me down with some Maz tea at some point. Well, this ain't Maz tea, just herbal tea. Unless Myth's done something to it. I could if you like, but you have my word that I haven't. This is just Anna's recipe. Please don't. But come join the watch, sister. We'll talk it out. Thank you, Solvander. I envy the others. I can't believe they can sleep after all that. Myth and I agreed to dissolve the spell shortly after we smote Alduin. One of the side effects was a persistent liminal link that let me steal dragon souls from Syrah, which wasn't ideal. Myth also had concerns about the potential for emotional intrusions should he ever dip into his own magicka, and given the state of Solvander's hands on a regular basis, I was more than happy to oblige. And take notes, of course. We're all taking care of the old man as best we can. He's been determined to help with the reconstruction after the war, but given the limited use of his hands, his efforts have mostly been relegated to organization, logistics, and keeping up morale. Atlug's been doing most of the heavy lifting, both in the restoration effort and in keeping Sol from hurting himself too much. I mean, we could go out to Honeybrew directly, but Malus Marcius is a backstabbing prick paid for by someone I probably shouldn't be naming out loud, so I'd rather not. There's a story.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Oh, it's you.
Hey, it's us. Elrindir, right? Hulda told us you and your brother are the ones to talk to about getting a supply of rope and leather going for the repairs. And maybe an ale or two for some of the kind folks helping. You process all the hide your brother brings home, or do you send it over to war maidens?
Now that's what I like to see. Someone who gets things done. My brother Honoriath and I will be glad to help you, provided you have the coin.
Oh, we've got the coin, don't worry about that. And now we just need... Oh. Wow. Wow what? Well, just, weren't expecting to see a Dunmer in Whiterun. Besides you and Irileth, obviously. Oh. So, what's your deal, miss? You look pretty capable.
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you.
Oh, no. Elrindir, thanks for the, we'll be back. Gotta sort out, numbers. Aye. Oh, you're just gonna...
Thank you very much for your business.
So? You alright, mate? Fine. Aye, just... She, well, she's obviously not someone, Oh my god, you're blushing. Your ears are blushing. Sort of, Alug. The last... Myth and I dealt with some rogue foresters when Captain Velith called me back to Solstheim. She reminds me of one of them. And that gal she reminds me of tried to kill us both, so... Was she pretty? Hang on. I'm gonna go ask what her name was. Look, you bloody well better not. What if she and Myth know each other, you damn fool? Well, we won't know unless we ask, and we can't ask him if we don't know her name, aye? What happened to you being the logical one, anyway? Swit. Aye, fine, go ask, but I'm staying out here. You scared? I'm not scared, I'm just... you have a type. No, I get it. Girls are hard to talk to, especially the gorgeous ones. Look, I sweat I'm a fella. Well, she's not quite my type, you don't have to worry about that. Besides, I think she's your age. Just something about her eyes. Oh, for just one time I would take the Bleak Rock Passage and find the Isle of Solstheim in that frigid northern sea, tracing one cold line through a land of fire and ashes, and take the Bleak Rock Passage to the sea. Actually, Adlug has been, I think, the busiest of all of us. We all pretend not to know she's part of the Thieves Guild. She seems to be single-handedly expanding their operations seaward, and from what little I've been able to glean, I think she has some sort of base of operations in Hoffingar. Only she and probably Enna actually know where. Which is for the best, really. Those two are working on something. I think Enna's been taking notes. And this is where the magic happens. I have to thank a friend of mine from the underground. Without his contacts, this place would still be a mostly desolate bandit den. It's a cave full of pirates instead. Water bandits. Aye, we have some morals. And I've got rules besides. Now, I didn't bring you out here just to show off. I mean, I did that too, but Sarah tells me you could use a bit of coaching in the ways of, say, running something like this. A big damn network full of various people with various skill sets set up right under the noses of the powers that be, aye? You're helping me learn how to be more like Nepos, is what you mean. Without actually knowing who that is. Basically. I think. Funny. She actually told me Myth would be the one to talk to. He's good at the sneaky business in talking to people, but not large-scale aspects. Now, I heard about you and Myth and Sirius' little spat over a wagon during the war. I think you got decent command presence. It's just the rest that needs working on. You need connections. And a bit of social awareness, given how you met Solvander, as I'm learning. People who see my tattoos tend not to trust me besides. Oh, that might be a bit tricky. You ever consider becoming a Thane? A Thane? What would I do with a Nord title? Have influence. Alright, lesson 1. People like it when you help them out. Doesn't matter who you are. Steal from some rich arsehole in Solitude and give it to someone down on their luck, that person's gonna have your back later. Not the rich arsehole, and likely not the guards neither, but you know what I mean.
Need something?
And if you could take whoever's been a thorn in your side down a few pegs, all the better for you and yours, aye? What do you gain helping us reclaim the Reach? See, you're more savvy than you give yourself credit for. Beyond it being a personal favour for a friend, that be you, we get stability in the long run. Bad for the Thalmor, good for us. You Forsworn tend to muck up trade with all the raids and whatnot. When trade gets mucked up, merchants don't make as much money, and our, redistributed efforts tend to dwindle as a result. You are a pirate at heart. I'm a pirate with heart, my friend. I've been doing my part as well, as much as I can. It's been odd trying to balance so many connections to so many people after so many years of just you and the occasional visitors to the tower. And Neloth. I've been spending a lot of my time in the Reach, actually, with Anna. She's surprisingly peaceful to be around for a Reach woman, and surprisingly easy to talk to, considering how different we are. It's the whole idea of a gift for a gift. The spirits give us gifts, we return them however we're able. Lycanthropy is a gift, for example, but so are Nocturnal's crows. And they're easy to care for. Just feed them and don't wrong them. So you don't really worship the Daedra. Not like how most people would, anyway. I wouldn't know how the rest of Tamriel does it, but probably not. Outside of Morrowind and the Orc strongholds, most people don't. Which means I'm coming into this with a fairly sizable bias. I've never been particularly devout as far as the reclamations are concerned, but I don't shy away from the Daedra. I noticed. You have that strange book and a collection of odd-looking papers you've been gathering when you think nobody's been watching. Are those from Mora? Oh, right, you know. Maybe. And just some notes about stuff and things. Do you need leather? For what? Binding your notes. What did you think I meant? I don't know. You're a rich woman. Every time I hop up here, I half expect to find you polishing eyeballs or something. And I still want to know what you did with my shed feathers. Just studied them a little. They're very soft. And a nice color. Horrible for blending in out here, but my crows like them. You didn't answer my question. Do you want me to help you with your books or not? I wouldn't turn it down. Provided you let me study your other half one of these days. How many people get to ask a werewolf what it feels like to, well, be a werewolf? I imagine it's different for everyone, but I like it. It makes me feel a little safer to be a wolf. And I can actually draw that dragonbone bow now. I don't think I'd have been able to a year ago. Oh. Oh, it's... Safety isn't a thing you have much of out here, huh? No. And I never have. Aside from when I've been alone up here or doing alchemy with Granny Melka and letting the world melt away for a while. As much as I can, anyway. It's something I recognize about Soulwonder, actually. Having to keep our eyes everywhere in case of threats. So, yes. I'll let you study me. I like talking to you, as strange as you are. On one condition. Oh? You help me become a Thane of the Reach. What makes you think I can help with that? You're House Telvanni, like you keep saying. You know how schemes work. I know how to talk to Reach folk, and Atlug's been helping me try to get a handle on how to talk to everyone else, but Markarth is a snake's nest, with the Silverbloods at the head of it. And I'm not sure how tangled the web is anymore. Oh. Well, it can't be any worse than back home. And we know who to ask if you want the Silverbloods dealt with permanently. I'm considering that, actually. But not yet. We should also probably ask him about navigating that sort of situation, just in general. That is Myth's job, after all. That means Cyril was right, and we'll have to go back to Windhelm. I hate that place. It's actually gotten a little less awful, believe it or not. I'll believe it if I see it. So that's been my life for the last few months. Meeting people, making and breaking spells, saving the world from not one but two ancient, arrogant bastard dragons Oblivion bent on lording over all of Tamriel. It's an odd group I found myself in, but I like them. All of them. They're good people, I think. Relatively. I think you'd be proud of me, Azeron. And Myth, too. I think being around them is helping, actually. I find it's a little easier to breathe these days. A little easier to look at your old notes and think back on your lessons without feeling like I'm staring into the void and watching it seep into my soul. I admit it feels very strange to be part of something like this. To have... well, I hesitate to call them a family, but maybe that's just because I haven't known any family but you until now. So, thank you for everything. I don't think I ever got to thank you, did I? Warmest regards and all of my gratitude. Your loyal apprentice and trusted retainer, Cactus in Bloom Andrethi. We're here. You alright? More or less. I, just had a long letter to write. Need a minute? No, I just need to borrow the hearth when we get there. Oh, right into your old man? Yeah. It's stupid, but it helps. If it helps, it ain't stupid. Why are you so good at just saying things? I've got siblings in my paws, sweetheart. Now come on. All that furniture ain't gonna move itself. I'll go on ahead. Let them know we're here. Let them know Enna's on her way with Sol, too. Hey, gods, those two are gonna be talking tactics all the way here from Whiterun. Don't want to be all goopy-eyed around the EEC, eh? Yeah. Although, walking around as a lone Argonian in Windhelm, of all places, is also kind of... right. I'll come with you and check in with Adeliza when Enna gets here. Probably a good idea to get Miff's input too. And if I could keep Sol from trying to carry his shit again... I know he's at least as strong as I am, but okay, his balls. He can't keep putting his hands and ribs through this crap. And I thought I had trouble sitting still. Hey there.
It's a new day in Windhelm. The Stormcloaks are gone, and so is their prejudice.
I imagine you must be as glad as I am to see Ulfric's Stormcloak gone.
You have no idea. Did you know it was his decree that forbade the Argonians from living inside the city walls? I hope in his next life he's reborn as an Argonian forced to live in a slum because of some bigoted Nord dictator. I'm joking, of course, but I'm a lot happier seeing the Empire running things in Windhelm.
I hope we don't have to deal with more Nord dictators in the future, frankly, but... be on your way, Scouts.
I hope we will speak again soon, marsh friend.
Hey, you seem to get along well with everyone down here. Oh, where did she go? There you are. Sorry, I lost track of you. It's been a cold summer here. I don't think it actually gets warm here. They don't have the benefit of nice warm currents like the Telvanni Peninsula.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
Are you okay? Sure, what do you have?
Not much, but I hope you like them.
Oh, lovely. I know someone who would like these. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks for talking to me.
Hey,
buy some flowers? Pretty please?
Wait a minute. Where are your parents?
They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do? Thanks.
These Stormcloaks. Oh, I'm glad we dealt with that. Uh-huh. Eesh. Of course, I suppose if, oh, there she is. Detour, if you would, please. I'll go check in at the Dakota Club. Ah, okay. I suppose if her dad was a Stormcloak, then it's possible it's the Imperial's fault he didn't come home, but But if Ulfric hadn't started this whole thing to begin with, her father would have been a Windhelm guard, probably. Oh, there is that.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Hey there, Ambaris. Ambaris? Ambaris? Hey, you're the one from Morrowind, don't look at me. Heh, right. What did you want to talk about? Oh, I think Sophie hangs out around here, doesn't she?
At long last, Windhelm is free. No longer must we suffer persecution at the hands of Ulfric Stormcloak.
Right, my friend here had a couple of questions she wanted to ask you.
Have a seat. There should be plenty of space.
Sorry I'm late. Ran into a werewolf. Friendly one this time. Ah, I know, we were waiting for you. I've like us a few rather heavy pieces to drag up from the docks, and Cactus is not at all built for that. Glad I'm fresh off a run then. We'd have been here sooner, but that elf courier caught Sol while we were on our way out of Whiterun. Oh yeah, Vanda Nightbrook. Who's messaging you, Sol? A certain lady? Oh, wait, you came from Whiterun, I'm an idiot. A lady? No, you swits, it was from Lydius Lior. He's got a keep on Wormstooth that he's looking to repair. Apparently, he's heard from his contacts in Whiterun, and now I'm on his shortlist for whatever team he's putting together. Do you actually know how to slow down, Solvonda? Honestly, you're worse than me. Hold on. You're not getting away that easily. What's this about a lady? Oh, right. Miff, do you know a Janasa from your, friends back home? Janasa? What in oblivion is she doing in Whiterun? Being a so-so, it seems like. Someone we need to worry about. No more than Irileth. Probably less, actually. No, she vanished a few decades back, and my father was rather bitter about it. She's a decade or so older than I am, lest you wonder. I didn't know her well, but I assume she's not on assignment from Morrowind, given the way she left. Ah, thank Azura. Oh goodness. Alright, let's get things moved. Cactus, keep your old man here, please. Can do. Sol, sit down. We can help move stuff once they get it up here. Aye, fine. I'll slow it down a little. I think that's the last of it for now. Got enough beds for guests unless anyone brings a +1 and we're all here at the same time. Obviously you two have the master bedroom. Miff's kitchen is stocked, hearths are lit, and there's even stuck a few plants in the garden upstairs. I think that's everything. Dare I ask? Canis root and lavender. That way you have a supply handy. And I left space if Myth wants to grow anything for spices. Or poisons. I'm, perhaps surprisingly, not much one for making my own. So it's more likely I'll just find a few plants that smell good. And, as of about the end of the war, I'm doing roughly what a certain lovely lady in Whiterun is doing. Hiding from the Tong. Retired. Or as retired as one can get without vanishing mysteriously. Didn't you just do a job for Shagam? That was a favor, not a writ. It doesn't count. Right. Well, what are you two planning for that one empty room? Werewolf containment vault, just in case? The door in there is a wardrobe, and not even a sturdy one. Sure, it locks, but I don't think it would hold me for long. Absolutely not. And your self-control is second to none, but please no shifting in the house. I wouldn't dare. Miff, you look like you've got ideas. Thinking a library, maybe? Some kind of study? No, oddly enough. We've plenty of shelves around and a writing desk upstairs. And more tables than I know what to do with, frankly. But you are thinking of something. I am thinking of someone, actually. Aventus. Who? A boy who, until quite recently, lived in the Aratina residence. Angrenor is essentially the steward over there now, but Sira and I have been basically sponsoring its renovation. It was her idea. He left me alone for about a day unsupervised. Myth, you realize that if Aventus comes back to Windhelm, he'll likely want to stay in his own home? Possibly with Angrenor, who I, frankly, am not sure I trust around children, let alone Imperial children? Which might be unfair of me, but we both got to see what the Stormcloaks were like up close and personal. I know. But I also think Angrenor has turned over a new leaf now that he's out from under Rolf's influence. Permanently. And if he hasn't? Well, we'll still be dropping by from time to time. Being friendly, checking on things. Giving Aventus a place to stay here if he needs to get out for any reason might not be the worst idea. Him and Sophie. Sophie? The girl who sells flowers. Myth, are you seriously considering adopting a child? Not as such. Maybe a bit. Mithidros, are you out of your mind? What if the Thalmor come after us? Or the Tong, or... I'm not out of my mind, Sira. First of all, let them come. It's our house. If anyone tries to get in to harm someone here, I will dissect them. No, I'm remembering what it was like being a child in Blacklight with nowhere to escape to. I see myself in Aventus a bit. And Sophie needs an escape from the cold, if nothing else. Aye. Goats. And food. That girl's too damn skinny to be wandering around on her own in Windhelm, of all places. I know she stays at the Corner Club most of the time, but, aye. Miss... How? Your parents were as dysfunctional as mine, if not worse. How can you think we'd do any better? We aren't them. And we have help. Oh, no, I'm not getting involved in all this. I have my own problems to deal with. And I have problems to help her deal with, to say nothing of my own issues, which are plentiful. And you're not exactly the first two people any of us would ask to look after a child. No offense. None taken. Well, that leaves you and me, old man. Auntie Atlug and Uncle Solvander. Kind of a nice ring to both of those, if you ask me, even though I'm not... Well, I wouldn't technically be anyone's auntie, I? For what it's worth, I wouldn't ask you to drop everything and babysit or something like that. Sophie and Aventus are both capable of looking after themselves. Though, I would really rather not leave them to their own devices too much. Particularly Aventus. No, I'd simply be asking for advice, truth be told. Sol, you actually had a father who cared about you, and Atlug has a whole family she's on. I assume good terms with. Aye, and 3 younger siblings, so I've plenty of practice looking after youngins. And hey, I'll be in Port Plenty working with Adeliza in the East Empire Company, so if you ever need someone to come by and start singing shanties for a while, you know where to find me. It's also the closest port to Riften, but nobody heard me say that. I guess I can work with that. It'll slow me down some, but that's not a bad thing. Probably. I bet you got plenty of war stories you could tell, too. Maybe a couple. Wouldn't want to scare them too much. Oh, brother mine. Someday I'll tell you how I met Aventus, and what state his house was in when I did. You don't have to worry about scaring him. This is all well and good, but... Myth, darling, don't people generally say, get married before they consider children? Depends on their timing, but we can if you like. That was smooth. He just... Myth? I can't believe you just said that. Sorry if that was a little... Oh, don't get all shy now. It was brilliant. And I would like that, I think. Except I'm not sure how they do that in Skyrim, but I'm sure we can find out. Well, there's a temple for Mara in Riften. We'll have to go there anyway if we want to bring Aventus home. Did you plan that? I wish. No, I'm simply quick on the draw. And have potentially been thinking about how I'd ask since... I think since the end of the war, really. I just saw an opportunity, and haven't quite had the nerve until now. Miss Idros, you are a wonderful, frustrating, beautiful bastard, and I wouldn't have you any other way. All right, come on, you lot. Let's give them some time to talk without us underfoot. I think we've got a kids' room to plan anyway. We'll let the two of you do the actual, gathering of any kids. That's not the worst idea. I need some time to come around to the thought, honestly, but I do at least want to be able to get her out of the cold and make sure she never has to worry about where her next meal is coming from, now that I think about it. I had it relatively easy in Shimmerine, in spite of, well, everything. I think I'd like to pass that along if I'm able. All right, it didn't take as much time as I thought. See? I keep telling you, you're a good person. Thank you, Atlug. And everyone, really. Anytime, Myth. We'll give you some peace and quiet to sort things out. Take care. Oh, and thank Aunt Eliza for me. Aye, aye, will do. I do apologize for springing all of that on you in the middle of everything. If I've moved too fast, you're fine, love. I was caught a bit off guard, but only because I didn't expect you to trust the rest of them enough to drop a "would you marry me" already in front of them. In not so many words, of course, but yes, I would. I still would. Oh, thank Mara. Syrah, I've known it was going to be you since the moment I woke up next to you in solitude after that gargoyle broke my arm. And every time I've woken up next to you since. Honestly, it's been hard trying not to rush us both and tripping over ourselves because of it. I actually know the feeling. I've known since the rather one-sided fight we had over losing the war. I mean, I knew I was attracted to you long before that. I think from the moment you actually stayed with me in Kynesgrove instead of leaving me to my fate. Now, of course, I know you'd never have done that. That is much sooner than I realized. Thank you, Syrah. Ironically, you see me, all of me, in ways I've never been seen before. And if I can be brutally honest, it scares me. Mainly, it scares me to think I might be too dark around the edges for someone like you. Myth, a little darkness doesn't frighten me much these days, especially if I know you're in it. Besides, I'm the bloody Dragonborn. You've just offered to help two kids out of the goodness of your heart, and I'm determined to make this work for both of us. I promise. That's a promise I can share, my love. If there is such a thing as a path to Alaxon, I'm happy to walk it beside you. I love you too, Myth.